The narrator met her boyfriend in university, where they bonded over environmental science and a shared belief that radical action was necessary to save the planet. They dropped out of college, cut off their families, and joined a global activist community, eventually leading their own group of 20 followers. During a major road blockade, they ignored a father's pleas to let his dying son through to a hospital. The child ultimately died, leading to public outrage, police crackdowns, and internal paranoia within the group. The boyfriend, unraveling under the pressure and convinced of a betrayal, drugged the entire group during a family meal. The narrator was paralyzed and forced to watch for days as her friends died and decomposed around her. She was the sole survivor found by police. The story concludes with her facing criminal charges, losing her family's inheritance, and the boyfriend remains a fugitive on the run. The narrator grew up on a farm, deeply connected to nature through her grandfather's teachings. At university, she met a charismatic, eccentric man who shared her fervor for the. They became inseparable, convinced that being polite wasn't enough to save the chaining. They began traveling the world, chaining themselves to roads and disrupting corporate events, fueled by the adrenaline of being guardians of nature. Protest in Italy, they targeted a medical convention. Pavimenti blocked a major thoroughfare, gluing their hands to the pavement in the chaos. A father begged them to move so he could get his blue-faced, sue the hospital. The group refused, chanting louder to drown out his cries. When the ambulance finally arrived, it was too late, the boy was dead. The child's death changed everything. The public branded them child killers, and the group went into hiding. 1502. Members began to vanish or turn on one another. The boyfriend's mental state fractured. He became convinced that the child's death was a stage set up by corporations to destroy them. Tyons grew increasingly paranoid, checking doors and taking pills to stay awake. The betrayal and the massacre. One evening, the boyfriend returned with warm food, claiming they still had allies. As the group ate together for the first time in weeks, they began to collapse. He had drugged the food. The narrator, paralyzed but conscious, watched in horror as he kissed her forehead and told her she should never have betrayed him. He told others that she was the one who poisoned them. The aftermath.